Howdy ho, neighbors. It's been a little while since I made a video. I make them pretty often in general, but I haven't made one in a little while, so it's definitely nice to get on here and make one. Yeah, what have I been up to? I've just been working, door dashing. We had a funeral earlier this week with church, and I went to the temple yesterday, which was really good. That was really good, and I feel really great about that. And I saw some really good friends there. As I was walking out, they had just pulled up. For those of you who know, it was the Stampses, and it was so great to see them. But yeah, so let's see. I'm in place now where the singles conference is coming up next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm really excited about that. I've got my Airbnb room paid for, bought and paid for. I've got my ticket bought and paid for the conference. I've just got to save some money and bring some money for food and snacks and stuff like that. For the few times we got to dinner and stuff like that. So not really that bad. It is definitely hard right now on me financially because I'm not working my college job that I usually work because the semester's over, and that was just a work study for during school. I do have an interview this coming Monday for a position at school, which I feel really good about, and I know the person who's doing the hiring, and she's expressed a lot of confidence and belief in me, and she told me she wasn't even going to post the job. She was just going to interview me because she kind of has to, but that it's kind of like she wants the job to go to me, which is really, really exciting and awesome. With that said, I have 4 classes again coming up this fall, that's how many I had in the spring, but I withdrew from one of my classes in the spring most of the way through it because it was a really miserable experience for me. Unfortunately, just situationally, things got really bad, and I did withdraw with only a few weeks left, and it's very sad that I did that, but at the time, I was in such a bad place where that was the only option, really. That was my only option, unfortunately. But everything happens for a reason. Everything goes the way it's supposed to somehow. And I have that same teacher again in the fall for another accelerated online class. But I'm feeling more optimistic about it. I feel better. I'm excited that it will not be so bad. And I'm ready. I've talked to the dean beforehand about the last class I withdrew from, and about future concerns with this class, and so it seems like there's nothing to worry about. But speaking of that, I should definitely reach out to this dean again to find out about communicating with the teacher and having a Zoom call if that's necessary, because that was the bane of my existence in that's why I was really so upset with the last class, because I couldn't meet with the teacher no matter what. And that was really really confusing. Yeah, really confusing to me. But anyway, so that's the fall semester. And so when I start fall semester, I'll be, fingers crossed, doing that job as well. And I'm also going to be in the student presidency, SGA. I'm the treasurer. So that's another new thing, an additional role and additional time and things like that. So there's a lot going on. It's going to be a very, very busy fall. But at the same time, one of those classes, again, is accelerated, which means it's only partial. It's not a 15-week course. It's only 7.5. So it'll be over before the other ones are, and that'll open some things up. Plus, it's just really exciting, and I love the thought of having that job that I'm going for. The work-study job I had last semester was like I was under someone, and I did like this person, but we definitely disagreed philosophically about some things. And politically, and it was kind of hard being under her rule. She was very kind and very liberal, in that if you had a mental health day, if you needed to take a mental health day, she was all in support of it and everything like that. But at the same time, she just wasn't my favorite person to work for, because our personalities and our beliefs, and it just got to be a little uncomfortable sometimes, and I just didn't like that. I just felt like, just please leave me alone. I felt like, please just leave me alone. I need to do my stuff. Like, that's all I need to do, you know. But this time around, if I get this job, I'll be my own boss, basically. Like, there's people to report to or whatever. There's a person to report to, but she's super cool, and it's kind of one of those, like, run your own. It's like, I'll be in charge of the department, so I'll just run it. And I've got tons of experience to pull from, which will be fun to use that old experience from back in the day, working in the grocery stores, be putting that stuff to work again, which is a really fun feeling. And this is a really small sector of the battlefield, so it's not a big deal. So I don't think it's going to be that difficult at all. I don't think it's going to be difficult at all. So that's exciting. Now, so next week is the conference, and summer semester starts on the 12th. Today is like the 6th. Yeah. So it starts on the 12th, and that's really exciting. I've got my books for summer semester. I brought them with me today to kind of look at them a little bit. My classes have appeared on the Canvas app, so I can look at them and go into the classes. I've already read some for my art class. They're both art classes. One's the art of film, one's the art of intro to art. So that's going to be fun and cool. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. That's like on my horizon, basically. And so today, luckily I have plenty of, I say plenty of money, don't get the wrong idea. I have plenty of money to get breakfast this morning, which is a great feeling. Great feeling. So great. I'm so happy and thankful for that. I really needed that this morning. I don't always have time, or I don't always have money for breakfast, but when I'm able to get breakfast when I really need it, that's such a great feeling. So I'm heading out to DoorDash today, and I will sprinkle a couple Goodwill stops along the way to kind of break up the monotony of the day, break up the work day some. Gotta have breaks, gotta have a little bit of pleasure with the pain, basically. But yeah, it's not gonna be bad. I'm super excited. So today's my DoorDash day, and yesterday was too, but it ended up being as much of a DoorDash day as I thought it would be. I did go to the temple, so no regrets. And tomorrow, my uncle is having another paintball tournament / just playing paintball and play paintball games and stuff with the family, and my brother's coming, so I'm excited about that. My brother's kind of a, what's the word? Kind of a knucklehead sometimes. I love him no matter what, but like he's kind of a knucklehead sometimes, and so anyway, it's gonna be great. I'm glad he's there. I'm glad he'll be there. It's gonna be good for him, and yeah. So anyway, I'm excited. I'm still conducting at church this month, and I'll be conducting this Sunday. So gotta get the prayers for the sacrament service, and that's all I have left to do for sacrament service this Sunday. And then we're having our branch council on Sunday afternoon, like we usually do. And our branch president's out of town still. He's out of the country, actually. And so he'll be back, not this Sunday, but he'll be back next Sunday. And next Sunday, of course, I'll be at the conference, so I'll be out. So someone else is going to conduct. The first counselor will conduct. And yeah, so it's just exciting. There's a lot going on right now, and I'm learning this. I'm learning a lot about balance and rest and sleep. I definitely need to wake up a little earlier and go to bed a little earlier. I'm trending in the opposite direction. And I'm meeting up with a friend tomorrow morning to go walking. We try to go walking once a week on Friday, but now it's going to be Saturdays. So excited about that. Get some exercise. But yeah, that's a little bit about what's going on with me here lately. Give you a grand spectrum. I'm also, my mom is getting ready to have a knee replacement surgery again on her other knee soon, and I'm going to be pet sitting for a family at church for 2 weeks in July. So it might be a little tricky trying to figure out the timing there, because my mom has to have someone at her house overnight while when she's fresh out of surgery. So we don't know when the dates are yet, but we'll see. And if that's the case, I'll just stay. I'll figure something out. But I am really excited about having those pet sitting dates, because I definitely need that. It definitely takes the pressure off of having to DoorDash all the time, which is unsustainable. But anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon, and I will make some more philosophical, theological, thoughts-based videos soon. Most of my videos have been all like just vlog updates and stuff, and I've definitely shared personal things, but yeah, I want to get into less of what's going on and what I'm doing and stuff like that, and more about just like thoughts and things like that. So I haven't had too many of them lately. Not to say that I haven't had too many thoughts. I haven't had very many thoughts lately, you know. But yeah, no. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I will definitely catch you in the next one.